I've got this display here, but I also have a minimap of what it is that I'm currently working on. Let's get that set up. All right. So I think all we have to do to get this server running is, yeah, there we go. Run the server as a package. And then I'm going to have to pop into OBS here and say, for the minimap, I'm going to hit refresh. Hey, there it is. All right, great. So now, as long as I've got VS Code open, and as long as I'm editing all of this stuff inside of the window where I'm testing out the extension, should make the minimap highlight with whatever project it is I'm in. So here I've got a file open inside of minimap UI. That's the web interface here. So I would hope that that's the item that gets highlighted. Nope, no dice yet. Okay, not the most auspicious start. Let's yeah, debug console is where this should be happening. Now, when we left off, it was all right. So this is where the server should be running, 127.001.8080, and that's the server that I'm running right now, 127.001.8080. So looks like we're gonna have to do a little bit of debugging just to get back to where we left off last time. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna hit refresh here. Nope, still nothing. All right, so just to make this a little bit easier to figure out here, I'm gonna fire up Firefox, and I'm gonna point it. Oh yeah, there we go. So I can see that this thing is refreshing every second. Say hi. That's Oreo. He's saying hi. Okay, how do I my goodness, I don't actually know how to turn off the refreshing. I don't want to have to grab an extension just for this. I'm going to just change the code here a little bit. All right, so that last refresh pulled in the updated, not auto refreshing document. So we can actually sort of, do something with this now. So this highlight 0, 0. It's just it's not lined up with anything right now. Do I need to? Is it just a matter of switching around? Did I forget to? Oh well. That was easy. That's right, because I had set the extension to instead of starting up or instead of activating right at the beginning, what it does was after startup, whatever it was, I was telling it, yeah, you can start up not immediately at the beginning. Let's see, where would that be? Package.json? Yeah, activation events on startup finished. All right, so that's actually good to know. I'm not going to bother going and like filing a bug about this or anything like that, but over here in activate, um, yeah, we've got this on did change active text editor. So every time that you change what file is open, uh, like you switch tabs, open a new file or something like that, this is going to fire. But really, what I should do here is all right. So what I want to do is it doesn't matter if it takes a little while to start up. I just want it so that when the activate happens, even though you're not actively switching tabs, just whatever you have open already, fire an event based on that. In fact, you know what? Let's do that. So first, let me hit refresh in OBS here, get this sort of all set up. Yeah, all right. So I'm in the extension code base here. Yeah, let's. I was gonna move on to other stuff right now, but I guess this has confused me once, so let's not have this thing confuse me again. Let's figure out how to do this. So on did change active text editor. It's going to be something vaguely related to that. Okay, so here's active text editor. That's good. It gives me back a text editor or undefined, which I believe is what the callback gets called with anyway, so that's perfect. And it's in the window namespace. All of this is great. So not much is going to have to change here. So just to get a feel for what is available, I've got vscode.window.active text editor, I believe. Hey, look at that. All right, so I could assign this to a variable. But I have a feeling I'm not going to have to. So all I want to do is I want whatever happens in my handler to handle this initial text editor thing. Like whatever tab you currently have open. Okay, great. It already takes a text editor or undefined, which is exactly what this variable is going to have in it. So yeah, let's just go ahead and that should be relatively straightforward. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I already have this VS Code window is the one that's got the editor. Sorry, that's being watched for what file am I in. I'm going to close all the editors in this window. That should make it so that nothing is selected in the minimap. And then I'm going to start this window back up again. I don't know how to start it up with Windows already open. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this window and also close the server. The server is going to start off thinking, hey, nothing is, don't highlight any of the blocks because it doesn't know yet. And at that point, I'm going to open up this extension window again. It's going to have extension.ts already loaded up in here. And if everything here is all wired up correctly, what we should see, what we would hope to see, is that as soon as this window pops up, the minimap is going to highlight with extension. Okay, so killing the server should cause that minimap to disappear. Okay, it's gone on my side here. I'm going to start it back up. And then I'm going to go into OBS and hit refresh. And I believe, and you can check me on this, nothing should be highlighted. I need to figure out which direction to point for that. Is it this way? Yeah, so you should see over here that nothing is highlighted. Now, as soon as I fire up this extension, it's going to open a new VS Code window where this extension is going to be watching for what editor tab I have open, but extension.ts should open automatically. And because it opens at startup, and because this thing now looks for what is the active editor tab right away, I think it should automatically cause the minimap to highlight. Let's give it a try. Yes. All right. Okay, so that's pretty good. While we're in here, I kind of don't like how you see how sort of like that yellow rectangle over the minimap kind of washes out the text a little bit. Let's make it look a little bit better. In Photoshop, we would use something called blend modes. And I think there's something similar to that in CSS. Mix blend mode. Yeah, that seems about right. I think I'm going to want multiply here. All right, so if you see the yellow rectangle right now, it kind of looks like, I don't know if it really, oh, sorry. Now if you look, the yellow rectangle, it kind of doesn't quite look right. It just kind of washes out what you see underneath there. It's not quite right. What I would, not quite right, meaning like what I want out of this is I want to look like you just took a yellow highlighter pen and highlighted all over it. Kind of like when I had OneNote open before. If I pull up the highlighter tool and then I highlight over, like, let's say the word code, you see how that just sort of makes it brighter and sort of affects the background, but it doesn't look like it's lightening up the background, you know, the way that this one is. And also the yellow is like a bright yellow here. Yeah, this is what I want. All right, let's give this a try. Does that look all right? I don't know if it looks all right. You know what? Let's bring it up here. It's not great. It's like, it doesn't lighten up the background too much now, but it does just, it's a sickly yellow. Let's try them until we find one that looks good. All right, so each of these lines overrides the one before it. Plus lighter looks bad. Plus darker just makes it gray, which is bad. I should probably be doing these in reverse order, honestly. All right, so here's normal. Same thing if I uncomment it. I don't like it. Here's multiply. I guess as I'm changing this, you're also going to see it live in the small minimap there. But yeah, this doesn't make it bright yellow. I would like for the white parts to turn bright yellow without lightening the background too much. Screen is bad. It looks kind of like normal. Overlay doesn't make the highlighted areas look yellow. Darken doesn't really make it look very yellow. Lighten looks kind of like normal. I don't see any difference with color dodge. Color burn makes the white kind of still yellow. Hard light isn't good. Let me just make sure I haven't... Oh, I've got the opacity all the way down. Okay, so if I have the opacity all the way up and the blend mode is normal, that makes sense. What happens when I do multiply now? Oh, beautiful. Think we got it. Great. All right, that's resolving a lot of my pet peeves right there.